Hi, Cinnabon. How's your day going so far? It is Saturday. Or Saturday. Cinnabon's tired. He was outside a lot this morning. He was getting really antsy around the house and opened the door. He went out. Just finished watching Chapter 2 of The Mandalorian. What an excellent show. The only problem is it's not long enough. It could be a longer show, yeah, but nothing's perfect, right? Yeah. It was finished by the time Cinnabon went down there to join me. Yeah, you were too late to the show, buddy. There's something in the show that reminds me of Cinnabon a little bit, and if you watch the show, you'll know. But I'm not going to spoil anything. But you'll know if you've seen it. Yeah. Today we'll be getting something in the mail. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's going to be from Spain. Not directly from Spain. The object is made in Spain. It's coming to me via FedEx from Colorado. And when it comes in, I'll show you what it is. It's probably going to need a little bit of assembly and also cleaning. I want to clean it pretty good before I put it on display, but I think you'll like it. It'll be pretty interesting. Yeah, Cinnabon might like it too, huh? Getting between the toes, yeah? Little pink toe beads. Cinnabon is sleeping. It's a nice cavity to sleep, and I'm really excited because I just fixed my flashlight. I have two of these. They're really, really good. They're LED through night. I'm pretty sure they're Chinese, but for the money, they're pretty good. I think this was $30 to $50, and you can't find these anywhere. The current models have AA batteries. So this one is a CR123 battery, and I'll show you what that is. This one stopped working, and I don't really know why. It was really upsetting because it had us for probably 4 years. So let me go ahead and show you the different settings. There's a button here. The button to actuate, to turn it on, is in the rear, just like most flashlights. And this button up here has the different light modes. Super bright, very low light. You can see there's a little bit of light here, very low. Yeah, a little flashlight, buddy. How cool is that? Then we have a next low setting, and then I usually keep it this setting. I've used this light before in videos, and Cinnabon climbs a tree at night, and I'm trying to find him. Yeah, he thinks it's a laser pointer. Then we have super, super bright, very bright. It's like a spotlight. Then we have back to the minimal light. Keep it. This is where I keep it at. And then if you hold down the button, it does that. Yeah, how cool is that, buddy? It's like a party here, huh? Yeah, it's a party. Woo! Sorry about that. So it stopped working. What it would do is it would turn on and then turn off. And then you'd shake it and it would work. Yeah, it was really annoying. So what ended up happening, let me go ahead and open the back. I messed with it. This is the battery. Surefire. These are a little hard to find. There's also a Duracell. I usually get the Duracell ones. This one our buddy gave me because he, I think, bought it by mistake, but pretty cool. So if you look closely, this is the little switch mechanism in the back. See? Yeah. I took it apart. If you look closely, there's two little dimples in there. And what you do is, they probably make a special tool for this, but what I did is I used, and it was loose. You can like shake it and hear it. And I used the tip of a screw and I unthreaded that, and then you just dump it out this way and you get all the stuff out of there. What it was is that little ring fastener in there. I basically tightened that down really good and it works now. So that just got loose over time. I should probably check the one in my car too. And in order to get it back in, it was a little bit of a pain. I had to gently put this in a vise, bench mounted vise, and I screwed it down and it worked. And also, by the way, if you ever had to do this, this is left-hand threaded. So instead of lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, it's righty-loosey, lefty-tighty, which is really annoying. I should have thought about that earlier. I was messing with it for like 5 minutes. Like, what the heck? This isn't going in. Something's wrong. But I should have known better. Yeah, I'm used to communist weapons, AKs, and some of those are left-hand threaded with the muzzle devices. So I sort of adopted that mentality and got this bad boy going. So pretty cool flashlight. Quite a random thing to talk about, isn't it, buddy? He's like, what do you do, boring people with a flashlight? Whatever. Cinnabon probably wants to play with a laser pointer. Why don't we do that just for a few minutes? Just for fun. Ready, buddy? I don't get this out very often. Yeah, do you care at all? Laser pointer. Look, look. Let's get in your paws. Boop, boop. No, he's more interested in what I'm holding. There we go. See, he doesn't really care that much. He'll bat at it a little bit. What's not fun about laser pointers for the cat is they never catch it, so they never get a sense of accomplishment. You gotta be careful not to get him in the eye either. My grandpa had a cat look just like Cinnabon named Honey, and that cat went nuts. We were standing much like we are now on top of the stairs, and we would just shine it down in the basement, just do this. We didn't know where the cat was. And the cat would just come running from anywhere and go after it. Cinnabon's a lot more chill. It's got your tail. It's got your tail. It's gone now. Went under the steps, buddy. It's gone. Hey, Cinnabon. Today, or the day this will be posted, November 23rd, 2019, exactly 11 years after Guns N' Roses' Chinese Democracy was released. My favorite album, one of my favorite albums. Here's an alternative artwork, which you can't really see at all. There we go. That's pretty cool artwork. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing, Cinnabon? What you doing? Okay, I'll get the toys, okay? I'll show you the released version of the album as far as the cover goes. Ooh. Most casual fans like it. Some of the hardcore fans either love it or some don't like it. I like it more. That album actually got me into the band Guns N' Roses. It's more evolved. It's a very interesting sound. It's definitely rock. Some of it's hard rock. You also get some ballad kind of stuff. It's really wacky. The album was sort of intended to be a double album, but they only released the first part. I've heard about half of the second part, just through various means, and it is excellent. It's even more strange than the actual album, but I'm pretty sure, I've been told we'll hear that in the next 5 months or so, so that'll be good. For all you Buckethead fans out there, your guitarist Buckethead fans, Buckethead is all over that album. He did a lot of other recordings with Guns N' Roses that have not been officially released. I'm hoping they retain his material on the next album. I think Slash will re-record some of it, which I don't really, not too fond of, but Robin Fink was also in it, so you 9 Inch Nails fans, he's all over the album as well. So is Bumblefoot, who's more of a session/independent guitarist. Sorry about that. That playtime was interrupted by a phone call on a Saturday. Can you believe it? Had to take it, though. Kind of an interesting story. Story time, everyone. This is going to end up being a long video, I know, but that's okay. So, at work, we had a brand new, beautiful Chevy Silverado 2500, 9,000 miles, and then it started driving poorly. Very poorly, in fact. So bad that the driver no longer wanted to drive it, thankfully, and couldn't really. He gave it some gas, and it wouldn't go very well. Ended up having it towed to a shop. They were tinkering with it. And then we found out that a gas station had a serious problem where they accidentally, so not the driver, the gas station, whoever comes and delivers fuel, put diesel in the gasoline tank, the big tank that all the pumps go to, which is a huge issue because probably 100 or so cars had no idea what they were doing, and they were putting diesel in their car. And again, this is no fault of the drivers. Diesel does not work in a gasoline engine, and the other way around is even worse, I understand. So we had it towed to a dealership because it's a brand new vehicle, and they're, flushing the lines. They had to drain the tank, obviously. There's some hazardous waste disposal, and it's mostly diesel. He was on like E when he filled it up, so it's all diesel. If it was like half and half mix, you can kind of get by for a little bit. It's not great. But they just called with an update. They also have to do spark plugs. Spark plugs all gummed up because diesel's not going to ignite in a gasoline engine, so it just made a big mess. So that's a bummer. It was no one's fault except for the people who put the diesel into the gasoline main tank at the gas station, so that's a bummer. So I'm dealing with that. I work in IT, but I also handle vehicle fleet issues, and there's a lot of them. Yeah. Yes. You just hiding out under there, buddy? Oh, no. Wow. Look at him go crazy. You got your grip on that one. Oop. Whoa. Wow. You getting tired, buddy? Hmm? Look like you're just gonna fall asleep on this step, huh? You're gonna sleep on this step? That's okay. You can sleep anywhere you want in this house, okay? This is a cover that was widely released for Chinese Democracy. The artwork is really cool in this. The CD. These are the tracks. Again, there's another part to this album that hasn't been released yet. We'll probably hear that soon. So, on this album, we have Chinese Democracy, the title cut. Not a great song, it's okay. Shackler's Revenge is a very hard rock song, that's good. 3 is one of my favorites, it's Better, which is an appropriate name because it's better. Better used to be called $3 Pyramid, that was a working title. Street of Dreams used to be called The Blues. What's going on, buddy? You want to go outside again? Go outside again, you goofy goober. Ooh. Still cold outside. Alright, buddy. If you want to come back, just knock, okay? If the World is... you love it or you hate it, I like it. It's interesting. The guitar solo is cool. There's a Spanish guitar throughout the song. There Was a Time is a good song. Catching the Rye is really good. Scraped, some people hate that song. I think it's okay. Rehit and the Bedouins, it's okay. I like the older versions of the song. Sorry's good. IRS is not the greatest. Ooh, FedEx is here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look how big that is. Too bad Cinnabon was missing that, yeah. Oh, he's gone now. I'll be back later. Well, we'll go ahead and crack that open later. We'll see what else is going to interrupt us going through these songs. Can we make it to the end without something else interrupting? So, sorry, IRS is not great. Not my favorite. Some people like it. Madagascar is really good. This I Love is great. I've mentioned that song before. I actually know the woman who played harp on it, Patty Hood. And Prostitute is also pretty good. Interesting name for a song, but it's good. I'm going to bring this bad boy downstairs, and Cinnabon's going to love playing in it. Hey, buddy, I want to show you what I got. Come on. Yeah, the FedEx guy was here. You knew he was coming. You're like, I don't want to be around. Come on, let's go downstairs. Let's go downstairs. I'll show you what I got, okay? He's like, why is he so enthusiastic to go downstairs? Come here, buddy. Come here. Hey. Look what I got. Do you care? Look. It's a big one, isn't it? When I get it open, you can play with it. Uh-huh. Cinnabon must inspect it for bombs before I open it. Is that cool or what, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, checking every corner, making sure it's safe. Making sure it's safe, yeah. This came from our friends from Spain. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and I'll show you what's inside. Just opening this thing up, and look at, yeah, that's kind of cool. Now I know where I got this thing from. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what's in here. Oh, cool. This is right up my alley. I love that. Look at that cute little communist guy. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. 2019. That's cool. Cinnabon, look what we got for Christmas, buddy. It's an ornament. Christmas ornament. Where'd you go? Look. Is that cool? Yeah, we'll have to put that on the tree later. Mm-hmm. Yes, we'll do a tree video. I'll do one of him taking it down, too. One nice thing about living with the cat is I don't have to explain this kind of stuff when it comes in the mail. Well, there it is. That's huge. I'll tell you in a minute how long it is. Wow. Just did a quick oil rag cleaning. It was pretty dirty. It's still a little dirty. It's a little oily right now, so I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a dryer wipe. And then I used Q-tips to get in little nooks and crannies, so it's going to be pretty darn clean when I'm done. Pretty cool, huh? Spanish M65 Super Bazooka. Bipods deployed there. It's a little unstable still. I got to figure out exactly how to best balance it. The only reason this is legal is, well, there's a few reasons. One, if it was activated, you would need a Form 1 to possess this, which I don't need in this case because if you look over here, we have a big hole cut on the side that's equal to or greater than the diameter of the weapon itself, and on the rear end we have a plate that was kind of haphazardly welded in there. So, yep, it's just a big paperweight now. You could, with the right paperwork, reactivate this. It appears this one is from 1978. Here we have the brand plate and also the adjustable optic and trigger mechanism. We also have a little battery compartment there. I don't know if it takes C's or maybe more than likely it takes a proprietary battery pack. We also have a very dirty sling. So you can shoulder this thing, walk around town. Can you imagine? It'd be quite a sight, wouldn't it? So the firing mechanism actually still works. To load it or cock it, you push this down, and then, ready? Pretty sweet, huh? I'm assuming this hole was added during the deactivation of this weapon. There's some electronics here as well. Don't have a battery to it, so nothing really works. I don't think this will work anyway because they put that welded plate on the end. Oh well. Here we have the optic with the adjustment down here. You can adjust the range of this knob. Pretty cool either way. Yeah, still works. There are a total of 3 pods you can deploy. There's 2 up here. I guess you can call this one a bipod. Pretty easy. You simply loosen this so you can extend the foot any length you want, and then you secure it by threading this again. Get it fairly tight. You simply pull the leg out once you get it to the desired length, and it locks into place. Pretty easy. You can do the rest for the rest of the legs if you want to. Okay, just to give you an idea of how big this thing is, I'm going to go ahead and shoulder it. Yeah, this is huge. Yeah, it's probably out of the frame most of the time. Alright, I'm going to fire this thing again. So cock it, push this in. Hold my hand forward enough so I don't hit it with the cocking mechanism. Here we go. What should we aim for? Let's aim for... I'm going to aim low so you can see this thing in the frame. Let's aim for the little glass table outside. Boom! It's gone now. This thing is massive. Can you imagine carrying this thing with a sling? I don't know why they even put a sling on here. Can you imagine lugging this thing around? It is light though. I mean, one hand, it's not too bad, really. It's very light. Space age, apparently. It's a monster. Speaking of monsters, hey buddy. Yeah, that's pretty big, isn't it? It's mostly aluminum, so it's much lighter than it looks. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, looks like he wants to go outside again. Alright, buddy. Want to go outside again? Okay, I'll open it and let you decide, okay? I'll let you decide if you want to go out or not. Okay, I'm going to close it. I'm going to close it. Oh, alright. Okay, buddy. Come back when you want to, alright? He's living the life. Well, I must say this makes for a pretty nice home decor. Hey, Cinnabon. Got that bazooka all cleaned up and put away? Yeah. Alright, well, I'll leave you alone. Night, buddy.